on God. Just cut my own check. Make my own bread. Taking from the project, 'cause my only fully dead.
What is going on, everyone? It is your boy Big Mitch 1015, but just as you guys already know, it's just James when we do this. So what's going on, everyone? My name is James. Welcome back to the Dramatic Lab with Nick and James Season 2. I guess you could call it Season 2, Episode 1. And I'm James, and this is my good friend Nick. Nick, how are you doing? It's been a long time, buddy.
I'm feeling great.
Are you?
Yes, let's get this thing started.
I'm excited to get this thing started, honestly, because, I missed this. I know we said we were going to do this at school. Never happened because...
It couldn't happen because, both of us are way too busy.
Exactly.
And, ResNet Wi-Fi. It's
not
just,
good.
It's not built for this.
Exactly. So. No. And so, we want to make it up to everyone because we all know that everyone has just been dying to see this, especially in quarantine. So, right. But yeah, so let's get right into it. So we're in a weird time.
This is a very different time than where we left.
I just want to say one thing quick.
Yes.
I got to make a couple announcements as I would like to at the beginning.
Yep.
This podcast and all of Big Mitch 1015 content is affiliated and / sponsored by Rogue Energy. Go check them out. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, energy brand on the market for gamers and other people like them. Go check it out. If you guys go to Rogue Energy, or if you type in !Rogue in the chat, it'll take you to the link, and if you use Big Mitch in the checkout, you get 10% off on your order.
Yes, sir.
And also, I'm going to give a shout out to Content Collides. This podcast is also being brought to you by Content Collides, which is a organization that I'm a part of as a streamer, and so give a shout out to them. Go follow them on Twitter and all of that. Join their Discord in my panels below. Thank you, TK, for the commands. And also go follow me on TikTok. That's kind of popping off. We'll talk about that later. Also go follow us on our social medias, which are right down below us right here. At BigMitch1015 on Twitter and Instagram for me, NickMar3 on Twitter, and NickMa27 on Instagram for the other dude here in this podcast.
Yeah, the other guy. That guy.
Yeah, that's just my friend here. This is like a little side piece for you, Nick. Yeah, right, little side project. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
All right, that's fair. All right, but let's get into this. So I wrote down, I actually, believe it or not, I wrote down some things that I want to talk about today. I'm trying to stay on top of shit, right?
Right, as one can do in self-quarantine.
Exactly. Well, let's not jump the gun here. Let's just talk about coronavirus in general. So, as everyone knows, obviously we don't need to tell you what coronavirus is. We all know what it is. We all know how it is impacting not only us, but the people around us, and actually the entire world at this point. And it's a scary thing, and I know for a while I wasn't scared of it, nor was I really concerned that it would become what it did. And so I think it amazes me how fast everything happened.
And I didn't consider myself scared of it, but I just didn't know anything about it, to be honest with you.
Right.
Everyone around me was like, "Oh, it's just a really bad flu. Just don't worry about it." And then all of a sudden, story time. Is that all right? Can I tell a story real quick? So I'm sitting in Brockport in my RA office, doing my duties and stuff like that, and all of a sudden on Twitter I see something about the governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo. He's doing this live stream talking about this coronavirus, and then he's all of a sudden he's sitting up there, and then he goes, "Yeah, all SUNY schools are going online for the rest of the semester," and this is something that we haven't experienced anything like this before.
Yeah, it's something that definitely hit me a lot harder than I expected it to.
Yes.
And it was weird because we, as students, we were kind of in the dark for a while.
A long time.
And I don't put that on the school. I don't put that on the state. It's something that we've obviously, none of us and any level of administration down to students, anything, has ever dealt with before. And so it's something that you have to really put a lot of time into thought about it. And so I'm not upset that everything happened the way it did. But in the moment, I will say that it was rough. Like, it hit me emotionally really bad.
And, you know, you didn't really realize it until your room is empty. And, you know, this is, like, really specific for, like, college and university students mostly. Just because, you know, you spend so much of your time in this one place and you build a community around yourself that, you know, you want to be a part of. And all of a sudden that gets ripped away from you for circumstances that you can't control. So...
Yeah, I think ripped away is something that really kind of rings true, because it was just like a shock. Like, that's really like what it felt like. I remember when I found out, I was kind of joking around about it, because like, which I realize is not the right thing to do, but the reason I was, because I was like, oh, there's no way that they would just cancel school.
Yeah.
And so I
too
remember
much time and energy.
Exactly. I called my mom and I was like, hey, you know, I just want to let you know that there's possibly, I've heard a rumor that there's a chance that we might be coming home for the rest of the semester.
Well, and like at first it wasn't even like for the rest of the semester. I thought that we would get
like
at
2
least
weeks,
like an extended spring break or something like that. You know?
Yeah. It I don't know. I always kind of put it off a little bit, and then when it actually happened, I was like, "Wait, this is real."
Yeah.
This is something that I never expected could happen. Nor did I ever think
this wide scale. You know, this is worldwide, like you said in the intro, and it's difficult. Like, I'm still having a difficult time realizing that, you know, I'm home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm at my home, but like not at my home at Brockport.
Yeah, no, it's like, it was too early. Like, and there's so many people that I miss. There's so many people I miss seeing every day. There's so, like, just the feeling of being up there is like, and I'm speaking just for me, and I know that majority of students would agree that, you know, this is not something that they want to happen.
No.
But I think the thing that irks me though is that there's a good amount of people that actually were happy that we weren't getting classes anymore.
Right. Well, like, we still have classes, but we'll get into that later. But, like,
yeah,
people happy that we don't have to be there anymore, and I'm like, it's really hard to see, because, like, college for me has been like such a different experience, and it's helped me open up and realize who I am and what I want to be and like what I love to do.
Yeah.
And being away from that and being home where I've been stuck for a good part of my life, you know, I felt like trapped and,
yeah,
you know, sheltered and stuff like that. And now I'm forced to be here.
Right.
And, you know, I love my home. I love my family. I love seeing them. I love my friends back home in Seneca Falls as well. But like, it's a part of me that I just can't get over, that I have to leave those people at Brockport behind for such a long time.
Right. It's like it's you know, and I'm in the same boat. Like, I love my family here, I love my friends here, and I love everything that I have here, like all the opportunities I have here. But it's just the fact of being here when I wasn't expecting to be.
Yes.
And the fact that I can't have the normal life that I would if I was home. Like, I fucking lost my train of thought. God damn it.
This is like, basically this is affecting us all in very different ways, but very similar ways too.
Yeah. No, I think like across the spectrum of students across the United States, I feel like overall there is one feeling of like, wow, this fucking sucks. And then there's also a feeling like, okay, it's affecting everyone differently. Because let's be honest here. I'm coming home to a home. I'm coming home to food, water, shelter, like things that I can, like necessities that I just have to me. I know people that don't.
Yes.
I know people that are homeless.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you handle that? Now I know that there is the very, very, very select few people that are still on campus.
Yes.
But it's not the same.
No.
It's not
like
the same.
When I get to Brockport early in the summer, like the past 2 years for RA training, it's like the campus itself is like a husk, like it's a shell of what it normally is.
Yeah.
So I don't even want to imagine, because I feel like that would just change my experience there forever. And like this will, I'm lucky I only have a year left. But if like I was like a freshman, for example, if I was a first year student and this happened, the rest of my years there, it would just feel different to me. But that's just me. Other people might just go back to being normal.
Well, I think who I think it affects the worst is the seniors that were graduating.
Yes. That goes for high school as well. Like
exactly.
Seniors,
yeah. No. Like this doesn't go just for college. I want to preface that when we say students, we're talking about students. Like anyone that is currently enrolled in classes of any level is being affected right now.
Yes.
And so I feel like, actually, I know a friend of mine, actually, she's like in her 40s, right? And she's a theater major, and she has been waiting to graduate college since she graduated high school.
Right.
And this is the first chance that this is the closest she's ever gotten. It was her final semester. She was taking 12 credits, right?
Yeah.
Easy semester. Everything was going fine. Great student, right? And after this, she has a job lined up in Seattle, Washington.
Yeah.
Right?
That's big.
And so... And she's been waiting to walk across the stage for 20 years. Mm-hmm. And that's stripped away from her. She'll never be able to walk across the stage. And so it's like, I don't think people realize like how this is affecting everyone. And I know like for me, it's not affecting me on that level, obviously, and I know that, but like, I don't know. It's just unprecedented, and I think people don't know how it affects everyone, and therefore, if someone is talking about it in a certain way or talking about their experiences in a certain way, it may come across as like they don't understand the full situation.
It may come across as jaded because, like what we said earlier, like dealing with this, we all deal with this in our own way. Right. Yeah. And if like you and I, fortunately, we've had very similar experiences. I mean, we've gone to the same school. Yep. We live in the same town. We've known each other for such a long time. Yeah. We know how each other click. And so like if I come to you and I want to talk about this, like you know how to receive that. Right. But if I am trying and go to talk with someone else about this, say like an adult who has their own problems, maybe they're laid off from a job, maybe they're still considered essential, so they still have to go out into the world and go to work. And that's scary too. Like both of my parents are still considered essential, so like I have an empty house right now and I can't leave pretty much.
Yeah, like what's that? Like I feel you feel like you're like 8 years old again, like when your parents had to go to work and you're
little bit, and like it's tough too because like they don't really understand where I'm coming from because you know their experiences with college were different than mine. Like one of my parents didn't even go to school. Yeah. And the other, they've just been an associate degree, but that's not really important. What I'm trying to say is, it's like
it's not about the like how much college experience you have. It's the experiences that you had at college affect.
Like not even. It's like just everybody in general is just having a really difficult time differentiating how they're like handling this coronavirus.
Everyone is having a difficult but a different time.
Yes.
Yes. No, I agree. And so you're talking about how you're home alone, and you know you can't leave the house. So what's the quarantine been like for you, Nick? Like
quarantine itself is just like it's been so boring.
Yeah.
You know, like you see all these memes across social media about like people just sitting on their couch.
Yep.
You know, watching TV, playing video games,
Right.
whatever. I mean,
Right.
that stuff is fun and it's stuff I like to do. But like, I also love to go outside.
Mm-hmm.
I love to fish. I love to
dude.
just walk around outside. And looking outside of my window, like right now, as I'm speaking, it's
Beautiful.
such a gorgeous day.
Beautiful.
And I can't enjoy it.
The only thing we can do is like go in our yards.
There are certain ways that I could, but like I can't hang out with my friends outside. You know, I can't
Yeah.
go fishing with you and some other friends. Like it's
Right.
I feel like I'm tied down.
Yeah, and for people, especially like us that have personalities like that, we're like, personally for me, I can't speak for you, but like, if I have a feeling of being tied down or like I can't like go out and do things, it drives me bananas.
Right.
I can't. It's so hard for me to like just sit in my house all day long and not do anything. You know, and not go out with my friends. You know, I'm gonna, you know, and please, no one that's listening, take what I'm saying here and do it. But like, you know, what I've been doing is like I've been going like just for a drive, like just by myself, not getting out of the car, not going anywhere, just going for a drive. You know.
Yeah.
Because I need to just get out of the house. I'm losing my mind. And also like, you know, I'm gonna go fishing. I don't give a fuck. Because if there's people there, I'll go somewhere else.
Right.
You know, like fishing is a spot where I can just be by myself, and that's fuck it, that's quarantine. You know, so,
Right.
but like, I don't know. I can't sit in the house, and I have been, and I'm grateful that I've been able to stream. I've been able to do the things that I love to do, but it's like, God damn, I get tired of it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I get tired of waking up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I get tired of looking at screens all day.
All
like
day.
My eyes are starting to hurt. And...
Dude, I don't want to keep... Oh, my fucking eyes are hurting right now. Like, you know, like I wake up, right? I get a coffee, right?
Mm-hmm.
I look at a screen for 4 hours.
Yep.
I take a break.
What does that break consist of?
Walking downstairs, maybe getting some food,
Okay.
going for a drive.
Dude, my eating has not been what it usually is.
Dude,
when I'm at school.
I've gained so much weight.
Like, I wouldn't say I've gained weight, but like, I don't feel as energized as I used to.
No, me neither, bro. That's why we need Rogue Energy. So if you guys want to get Rogue Energy, do ! Rogue in the chat, and also get use Big Mitch in the checkout for 10% off.
I've been doing as much as I can around the house, like.
But it's not
home
enough.
workouts,
It's
but, like,
not
I don't-
enough.
I miss the gym. I miss my friends. I miss being outside. But it's just something that we all have to realize so important. You know, there are people putting their lives on the line to try and stop this thing. Like, shout out to all the healthcare workers.
Oh my God, y'all are the
responders.
MVPs.
Every other essential worker.
The fact that you guys are going out there every day and doing what you do is incredible.
Because here I am, I'm sitting here, you know, and I'm fortunate enough where I have like a good friend group both here and at Brockport, most
Right.
of which you are shared in both.
Yes.
And I can't enjoy that, but it's
Mm-hmm.
something that we all have to do. And like, as much as I'm sitting here complaining, I realize so
Yeah.
take with it what you will. I don't know.
No, I agree, and you know, I want to put out a thing out, just a statement out there that, you know, you have to stay inside.
Right.
As much as it sucks for all of us. So you're not alone. So if you're feeling like, man, this shit sucks, like, and this is affecting me so bad, it's affecting everyone. And like I know that we just talked about, it's affecting everyone differently. But you have to realize that if you want this to end and you want this to go back to normal, you want life to go back to normal, you have to follow what people are telling you to do. So wash your goddamn hands.
Yes.
Like, use hand sanitizer. You know, don't touch your mouth. if your hands aren't washed, you know, don't go outside and then like interact with people. Stay social distanced. You know, like don't get.
Or if you have to go outside for any particular reason,
wear a mask.
Wear a mask. Make sure like you know who you're going out.
Yep. If you're going to, you know, the store, if you have to go to the store, right? Put a mask on. Wash your hands. Have hand sanitizer in your pocket, or whatever you have to do, right? Take the precautions. Because if everyone takes these precautions, believe it or not, shit will get better.
Like, we'll be able to all hang out with each other in the end, and it's just we have to go through this time of social distancing.
But if people don't, it will never end.
No.
And this will be it. This will be the end of the world. It's, I mean, but literally. Like, literally, because
the entire world has stopped. Like,
yes.
Imagine the whole world stopped spinning.
Yeah.
This is what that feels like. I mean, you get what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Like what Brody just said in the chat. There's a bunch of people who still hang out and each other, and it makes me so mad. No, it is. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating because people just need to pay attention and listen. Because if you want things to go back to normal, you have to listen to the people that know what they're talking about.
Right.
I'm sorry, but if you want to go hang out with your friend and you're thinking, "Oh, I'm 16 and healthy, and I'm not going to get coronavirus," shut up. You're wrong.
Even in my opinion, I feel like even if you're hanging out with friends and you're still social distancing, don't even do that. I've seen these things all across the internet where people are like finding new and inventive ways to hang out with each other. Social distancing. Staying 6 feet away.
Yep.
And like, I get it. Like, your friends are important to you. My friends are important to me.
Yeah.
But like, look at what we're doing right now. We're talking. We're still conversing, and we're like, we're like filming a podcast. But like, even if we weren't streaming, I still have the ability to talk to you.
Right, and like
I'm not completely isolated.
Right. It's not like we're
something that we all have to deal with, and it sucks. And I'll probably get some rap for this, but like, just stay home.
Yeah, like literally, it's that easy. It's that simple. If the more that you go out, the more you could possibly be spreading it, and the more that you could possibly getting yourself the risk of getting it.
Like, look at where we are. Like, New York State has the most confirmed cases in the U.S.
Yep.
Mainly because we've been testing the most.
We actually have the highest per capita amount of cases in the entire world.
Right.
We have the most cases per capita than any country in the world. Just New York State.
And I'm seeing these people still finding ways to go outside and hang out with each other. And it just makes me so frustrated because this is such an important time in our history. You know, we're living in a history book right now.
Literally.
And people still can't realize what they're doing it affects way more than them just being able to see their friends. You know? Yeah,
like even what Brody just said, play Uno over Zoom or have chats with your friends, play video games with your friends, text, FaceTime, just don't fucking hang out.
Exactly.
Don't hang out. You don't need to. We have technology. It's like the fucking meme from SpongeBob. We have technology, right? Like, we have all of these things.
I can Snapchat my friend from Brockport and still see their face. I can FaceTime some of my friends.
We could turn on our webcams right now. We could see each other and we could have a face-to-face conversation.
I mean, yeah, but there are some limitations to that. But
right now there is, yes. But like I'm saying,
but it's still possible.
Yeah, it's not. You know, I don't know.
I get what you're saying, and I get what Brody's saying too. Like, this is such an important time for us to just stay home. Social distance if you need to, not because you want to.
Right.
So,
no. No, I don't know. So let's look at my list here. What do we got? So we talked about coronavirus, talked about quarantine. Ooh, so kind of backtracking a little bit. How has been the distance learning for you? Like, what has that been like? The transition for it, the classes, like the dynamic of it. Like, what has that been for you? And what's your major? Also throw that in there.
So for people who don't know, my major is sport management, and I have a minor in multimedia journalism.
Yep.
Nice voice crack there, Nick.
You're good.
So basically, I'm studying to eventually, hopefully one day, work in either a front office, be an athletic director. Sport journalism is also I'm a huge fan of like writers and reporters and stuff like that. That's been a huge dream of mine. But
right.
My classes themselves, I'm close to being done. Right. You know, like senior year, I'm technically a senior already, but I still have 8 more classes to take.
Right.
So I'm spreading that out because I don't want to graduate early, because then I'd have to like cram, and that wouldn't be
ideal,
beneficial for me. So my classes this semester, I'm taking 12 credits. 12 credits.
Yep.
All of my classes have translated very well to the new online learning format. I don't have any Zoom lectures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there aren't any live classes that I have to connect a webcam to talk to other classmates. Like, there are discussion boards and, you know, online lectures that I have to watch. Like, one of my professors, he has been outstanding. He has recorded all of our lectures already.
Right.
And put them on Blackboard. He puts them once a week. So it was normally a Tuesday, Thursday class.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's once a week whenever you want, which is so nice for me. You know?
Right.
I usually do it on Friday just because I have the most time, and I feel more obligated to do it. But what's really been kicking my ass is all the extracurriculars that I've been involved with.
Right.
You know, like Barbell Club.
Yep.
RA Life, that stuff. It's been taking a huge hit, and I'm having more trouble dealing with that stuff than my classes.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that for sure. Like the extracurriculars is like really what's been hitting me hard. And it's just one of those things where it's like you don't realize what you have until it's gone.
Yep.
And I never realized that. I just never thought about, you know, the opportunities that I have and the you know, the extracurricular activities that I take for I don't think I take for granted, but I don't realize how important they are to me until they get stripped from you.
Right.
Like literally stripped from you. And so like, no, I feel you. Like the online learning for me has been really rough.
Yeah.
They just canceled Regents.
What?
Whoa!
Are you serious?
Whoa! Breaking news on the Dramatic Lab with Nick and James.
Breaking news on the Dramatic Lab.
Brody, can you confirm that? Where is that confirmed from? I'm gonna go look at Twitter.
This is huge. What?
Maybe Cuomo? It's gotta be Cuomo. Right? It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Andrew Cuomo. No, not that. Not that. Nope. Okay, he's holding his briefing. Maybe he said it in his briefing.
Maybe.
Jesus. Bro, hold on. I'm gonna see if it's trending on Twitter. It is not. Mr. Klingerman sent an email this morning. Whoa!
Oh my god.
For anyone that is not a Minders student at the moment, Matt Klingerman, is it Matt or Jeremy Klingerman? Jeremy Klingerman is the superintendent of our high school that we went to, and the people that Brody is a student at right now, and they just canceled Regencies for at least for New York State. That's got to be so. So here's the thing, right? If they cancel Regencies,
how are they going to get credit for that?
Not even that. Like, I imagine that they have to just give them credit for it, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Like they'll probably just waive it. They'll probably just waive it. Like if it's a credit, like
waive it or give them the credit depending on their overall grade so far in the class. Because every school does it differently, right?
Well, not even, because like if you know, if say you were a senior and you needed one of these regencies to pass, you know, to graduate, what's the move there? That's not fair.
Mm.
So, I think if you pass the class, you're probably A-okay. Automatically pass.
Yeah.
Wow!
Wow! Oh my god! If I'm taking like throwback to junior year, if I'm taking like the English regents,
no,
the chemistry.
Where the fuck was this when I took chem?
Yeah.
What?
Chem.
This shit sucked.
That was a bad time.
That sucked, dude. You know what? Good for you guys.
Yeah, congratulations, all New York State high school students. You know, you just...
This was for you. This was for you.
Oh my god. Regents exams canceled automatically.
That's insane.
This is something that I couldn't even imagine.
I know.
Back when I was in high school.
I know.
It's so outworldly that it's unbelievable.
That's nutty. That is so nutty. That is ridiculous to me.
I can't believe it.
I'm pretty sure I'll just take 2 regencies I need to graduate this year. I'm hyped. Holy shit. Wait, Brody, you're a senior?
Wait.
I thought you were a junior. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Anyway, let's get...
So, yeah, so the transition for me has been really rough.
Yeah.
Just gonna be blunt. It has not been good.
Any reason specifically, or is it just like a whole bunch of different
time management?
Okay.
Cannot handle it.
Okay.
I was getting really good at my time management. And I felt like I was on track, and I had a planner, and I was doing good with my stuff.
Did you feel like you had such a nice routine, and then all of a sudden you get home and you're like waking up at like stupid hours of the afternoon?
Yep.
Yeah, like I feel the same way. Like at Brockport, I had such a nice routine. Every single day I knew what I was supposed to do. I knew when I had to do it, and I still had a lot of time to be who I wanted to be. You know, I didn't have to,
right,
like, just spend a stupid amount of time in the library studying. I didn't have to. I mean, I had projects and stuff, but I'm a pretty capable student, if I say so myself.
Right.
But now I'm coming home, and luckily, super great. Others have been doing the best that they can given the circumstances. I mean, one of my classes, it was pretty much online anyway. And
yeah.
Another, I have to just write, which is super easy for me.
Something that I noticed too is like I feel like the workload is harder.
Yes, there's so much more work compared to the classes that we were originally in.
Right, and I think that to me that really fucked with me because I was really after the first couple semesters I was really starting to get into a flow of how college worked, how I worked with college.
Mm-hmm. And test taking.
Right.
That's something I'm so scared for because while I do well in the classroom and I do my homework and I do all this other stuff that I need to do, test taking is where I fall.
Yeah.
It's my biggest weakness when it comes to being a student.
Right.
And taking them online, I've never had success with that, and now I'm...
Yeah.
So...
No, I get that. My biggest thing is like I just... Like I said, the time management, really. I've been slacking on my work. I'm just going to be blunt. I have.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard for me to get motivated. Because I work, study, and sleep in the same room.
Yep.
That is a hard thing to be motivated. It's a hard life to become motivated in.
It's so difficult.
Because if I'm in here, right, and I'm trying to do work,
yep,
my PlayStation's right there. I know I have stuff to do for my stream, for my content. My bed's right there. I could go take a nap if I want to, right? No one comes in and bothers me during the day because I'm either doing work with my stream, with my schoolwork, or I'm sleeping.
Right. And it's like, even just like going back to what I said way earlier in the podcast, like working out at home, like I have a nice spot where I could work out, but it's right next to the couch. It's right next to a big ass TV, and it's distractions are everywhere.
Yeah.
So I feel you there. This is so difficult.
I don't know.
I don't know how it is for high school students. I haven't really talked with a lot of my friends who are still in high school about their experience doing online work, but
yeah. It sounds very similar to what we're kind of dealing with.
okay.
And so I don't know. You know what? I don't want to speak for everyone, but if I had to guess, I feel like it's harder on college students.
I would agree.
Because
generally are tougher.
Courses are harder, and it's also like our lifestyle is based around school, and
Yes.
like our life, like and literally our living situation is based around doing schoolwork.
Our
and
living situation and our daily routine is based around what time we have certain classes.
Yes, and so everything revolves around schoolwork, and so when you're home, that's all gone.
And it's like we're not even forced to go to any of these classes. Like high school, yes, classes are tough. Specifically junior year.
Yep.
RIP.
We're not even forced to go to classes normally.
No.
And so, like, once you get into that schedule, like, okay, fine, I gotta go to class, whatever,
Right.
or shit.
Oh, man, I got an 8 a.m.
God damn it! Like, I skipped yesterday, I can't skip today. Like,
right. You know.
but now, right?
It's even worse.
Dude, I swear to God, no one takes attendance.
No.
So what's stopping me, right, from just laying in bed and just, oh, my internet didn't work.
Yep. Oh, what's stopping me from just putting on a recorded lecture that they take attendance at the end and just leaving my computer?
Oh, I did
and
that. I've done that. Yeah.
Right. You know, like I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same class here.
Yeah. No, well, for me, it was the other class with her.
Oh, okay.
My class, the voice class.
Okay.
But,
But see, like even with us talking now, it's so easy for us to not do what we're supposed to do. And the problem is I don't feel bad.
yeah.
I don't feel bad for doing that because it's not in my routine anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I'm home. Normally I'd be able to do things that I wouldn't be able to do at school.
Right. No, I understand that. I get that. It's tough. It's really tough, you know? I'm really trying hard to get back, you know, to a schedule. I'm trying to
Right.
I'm going to try to like get my life on a 9 to 5.
Or like I'm just even trying to be respectful towards my professors. It's like as much as we're complaining about it, like their life is affected by this too.
Oh my God! I reckon when this first news first hit, they were hit it way worse because I feel personally, and I'll tell you why. Because they had to go from everything for them was being the same. They talk about a routine, right?
Right.
I know.
They're given the curriculum that they're supposed to give to us.
Yes, and then they formulate it in a way that they want to teach it.
And now
that,
all of a sudden they have to create their own classes.
Dude, I know professors that had to do everything, and they had to get it done in like 2 days.
Yep.
They had to recreate their entire class in 2 days for the rest of the semester.
They were given a deadline. I remember. It
was
a Friday.
Yeah, of when to get all of their syllabi in, and then all of the requirements of what they wanted to get for their class.
And then they had to let us know what was going on, and we
had
our own problems.
In like 3 or 4 days.
Yes.
How do you sleep? Right? Like, I was talking to one of my professors, right? And he was like, yeah, I've been up to like 4 o'clock in the morning the past 3 days and have come to work here at 7.
Yep.
Like, what? He's like, because I don't have the time to do it otherwise.
Right. And like one of my classes, like she's one of my faculty advisors. And
yeah.
It's actually she's like really cool with all of us.
Mm-hmm.
She gave us her phone number, like her cell phone number and everything.
Right.
And so if we needed anything, we could call her. And I was talking to her the other, and she's like, you know, Nick, this is just unprecedented.
Yeah.
You know, and I've done everything I can for you guys, and I just don't know if it's enough. And like she was, like one of my professors was opening up to me.
Yeah.
Like that isn't normal.
Right.
I wasn't happy, but I was glad that she was. You know, like
yeah. Like, it was a cool feeling.
Right, and so she's done everything she can. Like, a lot of my classes were changed because like we can't do certain things anymore.
Well, dude, if you want to talk about that, let me talk about my major for a second.
Right.
I'm a theater major, folks. A theater major. Now let's look at this for a second. Let's unpack this, as the kids say. So, with a theater major, I have a lot of performance aspects in my classes. Now, the classes that I was taking this semester, American Musical Theater. With that, there is a performance aspect. Yes. Class Voice 2, this is all performance. Intermediate acting.
Yep.
Directing. Right?
Good luck.
Here's the thing. At first, the first thing we heard, right, there was a couple options. We could have taken an incomplete and done it in the fall.
Yeah.
It would have been canceled completely, and we would not have received credit for it.
Imagine if you get below 12 credits, though.
Exactly.
Financial aid.
And because how the fuck, how do you act in a scene
right
online? Now, here's the thing. Believe it or not, we are. And here's the thing, right? Yeah, like what Josh just said in the chat, for dance I had to film myself and fucking post to the class. Yeah.
Right,
like,
I have to film myself later today singing a song.
Yep.
Due Wednesday.
And it's like, I don't know. Well, for me, what I have to do is I have to go to Zoom. Okay. I haven't even met my partner yet, nor have I read over the script, but I think I have to go tomorrow. And so that's gonna be interesting. He wants it memorized too. Yikes. As you see, I'm not there yet on the work. So I have to go on Zoom with my partner, perform the scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
Record it on Zoom, and then submit it. And then, like, the performance of it is me basically, like, sharing it during the class time.
Mm-hmm.
What? Like,
it doesn't make sense, and yeah, it still has to be done.
Yeah, no, and it's like, you know, there's a part of me that wishes I took it incomplete, because I could fit it in my schedule for next semester, and it's also like, you know, I don't know, I'm not gonna get as much out of it online, because it's the style of class. It's just not meant to be taught online. So I don't know. It's something interesting, and I know, like, everyone, as the biggest thing that we want to talk about today, the biggest topic, the biggest overlying theme is that everything is affecting someone differently.
Yes. It's affecting everything.
It's affecting everything, everyone, and everyone in different ways.
Yep.
And so, yeah. So I think, you know, the best thing we can do is just try. You know, I know my professors are very lenient about the whole thing because of how hard this is on students, and I know that, like, you know, most of them, if you just go talk to them and be like, hey, I'm having some issues with this, I'm struggling with, like, my time management and stuff like that, which I might do because I really am. I can guarantee you that my professors will help me, you know.
Yes.
Like what TK just said, dude, it's so hard to study for the AP. Like, think about that. Like, students have to study for APs by themselves. Are they going to happen? Yes, they're going to happen online, believe it or not. You know, so I don't know. It's difficult, and so I think we should move on. I think we should move on from it.
We've had a very nice conversation about this. But,
yeah, but let's get into some good shit now.
Yes.
Right.
Tail end of this. Let's
TikTok. TikTok. All right. Here's the thing. I fucking hate TikTok. Okay.
TikTok
I hate. It's the worst. It is the worst thing that ever happened to the internet. And so, here's the thing. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok already, you guys should follow me on TikTok. Because the shit's kind of popping right now. Nick can confirm.
Yes.
It's a little ridiculous how fast it kind of blew up. So I started posting 3 days ago. The very, very first TikTok that I posted has 25,000 views and almost 1,000 likes.
Okay.
It's just a stream highlight.
Yeah.
That's it.
And if you put it on YouTube, that might get what?
10 views?
10 views.
And then the other one has 1,000. The other one has 1,000. And the one I posted yesterday has 840. What? Like, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about TikTok, right? That kind of sucks. So if I'm gonna post stream highlights, which I am, because like, you know, the more exposure I can get for the stream, the better.
Right.
Where's all the people from TikTok in my stream?
Yeah.
Right? So naturally, you would think that, you know, and I'm just gonna ask a question. If you're from my TikTok and you're watching this right now, what's up? First of all, excuse me, I have a hiccup. Like, if you are, right, say something in the chat, say like I'm from TikTok or something like that, right? But yeah, I kind of am TikTok famous right now, I guess.
Yeah, and it's so easy for a lot of people to say that too, because TikTok's algorithm is nuts.
It's awesome.
Like, imagine YouTube, but there's a timer. Like, there's a certain like,
dude,
the videos can only be so long.
Yeah, imagine if...
So naturally, you're going to watch more TikTok videos than YouTube videos.
Yep. Imagine if, like, Twitch had an algorithm like TikTok. And so, like, imagine, like, if you could just boom like that. Like,
right.
You know? But naturally, you'd think that, like, oh, well, if he has 25,000 views on a stream highlight and 1,000 likes, that means people like the stream highlights. Therefore, they should come to watch the stream, right?
Right.
Where's my 25,000 concurrent viewers?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. It has its pros and its cons, for sure. I definitely like it. I think it's fun.
It's entertaining once you get past all those, like,
the cringe
dance videos and, you know, the point of views and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so.
and I think, like, I don't know. I'm only going to strictly use it for stream highlights. I'm not going to... I thought about maybe posting, like, one actual TikTok, but, like, having it to do with my stream, just for the meme. But, like, the stream highlights is, like, that's the only reason I created it. I'm not going to follow anyone. I'm not going to, like, do anything like that on it. And then the Instagram I created a new Instagram for streaming content and stuff like that, which is doing pretty well. And so I've gotten a lot of attention from, like, outside people, like people I don't know or people I haven't, like, aren't supporters already, which is nice, which is cool. And so, yeah, like, I don't know. TikTok is just, I don't know. I like it, but I don't like being famous on it, but I do at the same time, if that makes sense.
Right. It's satisfying, but the reason behind that is just like, how is this even possible?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, because, like, for me, it's like, wow, I've spent 7 years of my goddamn life making content of some form or the other.
Yep.
And, like, wow, this is the content that I'm making is actually finally getting something behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not
But
going to lie. It's a cool
it's
feeling.
on TikTok.
But it's not goddamn TikTok. Man, what the shit? Dude, like, can I just get, like, where can I get one stream with 10 people the whole time? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'd be content with that. I'm content with what I have, but it's just like the shit goes to my head, and so I see all those views, and I'm like, well, where the fuck are all those views on the stream? Right?
It's a lot easier to view things on TikTok, which I will get it credit for. Like, you can go on TikTok and your For You page is designed specifically for you.
Which is kind
That's
of,
what
it is cool.
It is. I really like that because the things you like directly affect the things that you see.
Right. So the company that runs TikTok is very smart.
It's a Chinese company.
Yes.
I forget what they're called.
It's not Huawei, is it?
I don't know. It used to be like TikTok used to be Musical.ly. Everyone knows.
That was wow. I always forget about that actually.
Yeah.
Like Musical.ly was terrible.
So bad, and then all of a sudden you get people on TikTok reaching like 50 million followers.
Well,
like,
see, you know what it needed was like what it needed was when it became TikTok, it still had the same feeling to it. It was exactly the same.
Yeah.
And then as soon as people started to have fun with it and like make memes and do like, fun shit, it exploded.
Unpopular opinion. TikTok is funnier than Vine.
Oh, for sure. Because
100% funnier than Vine because it's so you're able to be way more creative on TikTok than Vine.
Dude, TikTok is make a TikTok of you seeing your views and then being like, where the fuck are my views in my stream? Let's see how that flops, right? I mean, but like, here's the thing, right? With TikTok, it's so dripping with fucking irony that it's so funny.
Right.
Like, it's so not funny that it's funny.
And if you don't like something that you just saw, swipe up.
Don't like it.
Don't like it, swipe up.
Like
there's a whole new video.
Like, I'll tell you what, one of my favorite things on TikTok is like the long face.
Yes. The voice filters?
Yeah, who the fuck thought of that? Like, that is so good.
And all the different effects that you can do.
Yes.
People making everything using.
Oh my god.
Like, it's unbelievable. It's so entertaining.
I will say though, if you ever made a TikTok before, Nick?
I have never made a TikTok.
Okay, dude, it drains your phone battery.
I bet.
Like, just sitting there, like, in the editing process, just drains. Yeah. Oh, my God.
I imagine.
Wait, who the fuck is calling me? 844-694-6411. It's like a... Hold on. Let's answer it. Hello?
Hi, good afternoon. This is Elizabeth. I'm calling from Excellus Lacrosse Blue Shield. I'm looking to speak with James.
Yeah, this is not him. Anyway... Wait, do I have Excellus?
That sounded like an insurance company.
Why would it be 844 though? Why would it be like a?
I don't know.
If they call again, it's important. Oh wait, but I said it's not me. Fuck.
Yeah, so they're probably not gonna call you.
Shit. Oh well, I know I have insurance. That's all that matters. I'm not gonna get sick, right?
Yeah.
If we stay inside, you're gonna get fucking sick. Stay inside, folks. Jesus. Listen. You know, give me credit. I can transition well in a podcast. So, yeah shut up. But yeah, dude, TikTok fucking sucks. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But it
sucks, but it's great.
It is. It's perfect for quarantine, which sucks.
It's awful.
Like, it's so addicting. It's so addicting.
Yes, like you sit down, you open up TikTok, and you're there for
hours. 2 hours later, like holy shit.
And like all the different things that have come out of TikTok, like cringe dance videos.
Yep.
Addison Rae. Mm-hmm. And like even, dude, one of my favorite periods on TikTok, because I downloaded it about like a year ago. One of my favorite periods of TikTok was the Lego Star Wars profile picture.
Yes.
All of that, and like Star Wars blew up on TikTok, and it was the best time ever.
Yep. One of my favorite like things about TikTok that it was still like if it was
simp.
Yes. Also, I love the classic TikTok memes. The fact that I can say classic TikTok memes just makes me cringe. But like, like you know, like the Rockefeller Street. With like the fucking like dude like that shit,
yes,
like that, like the Friends, or not the Friends theme song, the Full House theme song. Like, there's so many good memes.
Or like, think about like, do you ever see like TikTok advertising anymore?
No, not really.
Outside of TikTok, like I used to get it all the time on Snapchat. I would get the same TikTok advertisement on Snapchat. This girl talking to her dad about like her day at school or something like that, and it was like, "What? This is so cringy," and here I am downloading it.
No, you know what it was? It was on YouTube for me. I saw all the fucking time, and it was like,
dude, it was
Dad,
like
I'm hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm Dad. Like that fucking TikTok. Yeah. That was that was their ad. That's what made people download this goddamn app.
It's like, why the hell is this like so bad? Although on the app itself,
you know,
and then you get there and it's made for you.
You know why you downloaded it is because you got sick of the fucking ads.
Yes.
Right? And so you're just like, okay, what?
I still haven't downloaded Raid Shadow.
I did for a little while.
Even though it's on every single one of my YouTube.
Yeah, just saying, this podcast is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. No, I'm just kidding. It's not.
Shadow Legends.
But like,
play
dude,
now
like legit, they what a company though.
What a company.
Like they fucking like monopolized every content like creators like for like 3 months.
Tech YouTubers, video game YouTubers,
everyone,
like lifestyle, culinary stuff.
Shit's
like
Raid Shadow Legends.
People making steaks, and it's just like, this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
If you like a juicy steak, then you like this juicy content in Raid Shadow Legends. Like that was the kind of shit that was all over YouTube.
I know, and like this is the same thing with TikTok as well. Like it's it was just everywhere. You know, I remember one time at like 3 a.m. on a weekend, I was in Brockport. On YouTube, I ended up watching a Gordon Ramsay video.
Yep.
And the video ended, and then another one popped up. But this time, it was a TikTok ad on Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the hell does it even reach like culinary YouTube?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's unbelievable.
Well,
but I guess it bloomed in this time that we're living in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Attention spans are low and people's expectations are low, and so the comedy is high.
People have time on their hands.
Exactly.
So,
well, in that case, I want to wrap things up here. So, make sure you go follow me on TikTok at BigMention15. Go follow Nick on Twitter and Instagram. His Twitter is at NickMar3. Instagram is NickMa27. And I am both BigMitch1015 on Twitter and Instagram. As well, so feel free to add me on there if you're not already. BigMitch1015 on TikTok as well. The Dramatic Lab is back, boys. The Dramatic Lab is back, and it's here to stay.
Season 2, everybody.
Once a week, Mondays, noon,
12 o'clock.
It'll be posted on the YouTube channel later. So let's. Yeah, I think this has been the Dramatic Lab with Nick and James. I'm James.
I'm Nick.
So make sure that you guys please stay inside, watch TikToks all day long, don't go outside and play Raid Shadow Legends free on iTunes and the app and the Google Play Store. Go do all of those things, and I hope everyone here has a safe day, a happy day, and I will see everyone tomorrow when I stream for normal reasons, not the podcast, but also come back to the podcast on Monday. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for us. And everyone stay safe, please, and have a great day. All right, y'all. Peace!
See ya.